Hey yo, it's your boy, Sim Shard. First and foremost, I want to thank you for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. No, but seriously. I appreciate you for clicking on the video. Let's get straight to it. So back in February, I was like on like a creative, I was in a creative zone for like literally like a week. Like, that's not long, but like this one week, I hooked up with my cousin, he's doing photography. My other cousin was making music, I helped with the music video, editing. And then in my free time, I decided to make this like short film trailer, or just trailer in general. But it's not the actual film, it's just a trailer that I created on my own. I made it in like maybe 30 minutes in the back of a elementary school that I used to go to, where I also used to play basketball back there as well. So yeah, I'm about to pull it up on my screen. You'll see it on the side of the screen, and then we'll get to the trailers. So there's 3 trailers. They're called practice trailers, obviously. And I'm just gonna break them down and let you guys know what I was thinking when I made the trailers. And yeah, so let's do it. Alright, so this is the first trailer. Alright, so cool. So yeah, that was the first trailer. And so the first trailer, I think I surrounded that around more so suspense. I was trying to make the trailer seem suspenseful. If I wasn't put out an actual trailer like that, for my first trailer, if it was if it was horror or suspense or action, I would definitely want to make it a little mysterious and have the people that are watching it kind of on the edge. So that was my whole goal in making the first trailer. So to start off, we have the Simshar Studios Creative Independent Film Studio as the logo. So it allows you to know where it comes from and who made it. So if you ever want to look it up and you see this, let's say it's an actual movie and you don't know, it gives you where you get what I'm saying. You know where it comes from. Golly, Jimmy. Then we go on. So the second part was I had a black screen. So the black screen, I love that transition from the beginning to the black screen to whatever it is. That always gives it a realistic film feel to it. It makes me feel like the production has more quality in it, kinda. So yeah. And then when I have in the background, while it's a black screen, I have a sound effect in the background, which is bringing in and drawing in that suspense. Right when you see the feet running, you hear that boom, and then it kind of makes you jump a little. You're like, whoa, okay, now we're getting straight to action. So let's try to figure out what's going on. Trying to dissect what's happening while you're watching the trailer. And I love that sewer sound. For someone I found that, I was like, oh yes, this is it. Cause that sewer sound, it sounds like it's right in your ear. It sounds so authentic. And then the second one makes it look like he's looking for something. He's looking around like he's running away from something. And I also use that effect that makes the screen dark to give the vibe of more of a dark feel instead of a bright, light, and happy feel. It gives like a dark and gloomy feel. So yeah, so the first trailer was solely based on suspense. Um, it was up to the viewers to try to dissect what was going on and figure out what was happening. And then that end with the yell was really trying to make you figure out, okay, so is that a person? Is that a monster? Is that somebody screaming from help? Like, what's going on right now? Alright, so this is practice trailer number 2.
What do you want? Who are you? I'm you. And I'm here to exterminate.
So I start off with a black screen this time. This time I didn't use a lot of heavy sound effects, so it was not really any dialogue in the first one, which is more suspense. And on the second trailer, I wanted to add dialogue to kind of break down the story and give the story to the viewers of what's going on. So he starts out by saying, "What do you want?" So he's obviously talking to somebody. You just don't know who yet.
Who are you?
He asks, "Who are you?" And also, these clips are basically the same, just because I did it in like 30 minutes I have on camera. And I was just doing it for fun, just figure out what I was doing, and I decided to, hey, let's post it and put it out there for the people.
I'm you. And I'm here to exterminate.
So that part, I wish I didn't do that part. I wish that last scene I would have left out, because I feel like it doesn't match up. I understand where I was coming from, so the whole purpose of that was to make it seem like the dude was running from him, and then he jumped in front of him. But I feel like after looking at it months later, that part really doesn't make any sense. Which is okay, you learn from it. If we go back, we can see, let's see some things. So when he's walking with the white shoes, a sound effect you can hear is the feet crunching the leaves and the rocks, which is to me is very important. It still has a gloomy feel in the background. And then if you break down the dialogue, he says, "I'm you, and I'm here to exterminate." So that reminds me of, if you ever seen Jet Li's The One, or the recent Gemini movie that came out. They both surround the idea of it being more than one person that's you, and yeah. So I always like that idea. And then you can always make a short film. I can make a short film easily of myself. Maybe not easily, but you get what I'm saying. Of myself fighting myself because it's myself. So the second trailer was definitely more dialogue, and the whole purpose was to explain the story and give the viewer an idea of what's going on.
So what is it? What do you want? Who are you? I'm you. And I'm here to exterminate. Where do you think you're going?
So this is the third one.
what is it? What do you want? Who are you? I'm you, and I'm here to exterminate. Where do you think you're going?
Alright, so that was the third one. So to start off, we have the logo, Simshar Studios, Creative Independent Film Studio, to let you know where it's coming from. So the third one was very important to change the sound, to give the viewers a different feel, because the first two had similar music and sound effects in the background, and that can get boring easily and fast. So what you want to do is, or what I wanted to do at least, was I really wanted to change it up and give it a different kind of vibe and motion, because you've already seen the first two. So when you see this third one, you're expecting more or something different that'll add to the story. So right off the bat, I said I needed different music or different sound effects, and I did both for the most part. And I let the screen go black for a little bit, and then at the 7-second mark, it pops up where it left off with the villain or the antagonist falling from the sky or jumping. And then that basic shake FX effect, just to add, the impact or power and dramatics of that scene.
What is it? What do you want?
So here you meet the antagonist or the main character, who will be, obviously you see a different attire in the characters to separate the characters, obviously. Even though it's the same person. One's wearing a jacket, one's not. But besides the point, in a creative way, you see where I was coming from.
Who are you? I'm you, and I'm here to exterminate. Where do you think you're going?
So right there, I would have definitely added a different sound effect on the impact of him falling, because I've used that, I feel like 3 times in a row. So you want to give it a different feel, like I said, but I think I used that same sound effect in all 3 trailers. The other thing was when he's running away, he's running towards the gate, and I feel like when he jumped and landed right where the dude was running from, which makes no sense, which would be a very important but major but small technical difficulty. That would be very, very noticeable in the actual film. But you get what I'm saying, it's a practice trailer. But nonetheless, so yeah, the whole purpose of the third trailer was to complete the story, complete what was happening in the scene, and to give you an overall round of what's getting ready to happen if you watch the actual movie. So yeah. So those were the 3 trailers I did for practice. I did these in like 30 minutes. I didn't even know where to hide, seeing that the antagonist and the protagonist is running away from the antagonist, and the protagonist has nowhere to hide. So yeah, so those were my 3 practice trailers that I did a couple months ago for fun. I was just breaking them down, showing you guys, because I haven't posted on here these trailers yet. So yeah, I hope you guys, let me know what you guys think. Was the trailers, were they good for a beginner and this kind of stuff? Was it good for somebody that made the trailer in like 30 minutes? How'd you like the sound effects? What would you add different? Would you add any extra clips? I had a couple extra clips that I just didn't put in here. Tried to keep it short and sweet because it went on Instagram. So that was the main thing, to keep it under 60 seconds, which is a good time for a trailer, if not shorter. And yeah, short, sweet, and to the point, which I hope I did. I feel like I did. But if you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. Would you guys watch it if it was an actual film? Would you guys check it out? It would be called Nowhere to Hide, and it would be by Simshar Studios. So yeah. Also, if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this or the short stuff that I have worked on, check it out on my channel. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. Help us get to our sub goal, which is 500. That's our subscriber goal. Right now we're at 215 or 214. One of those is the last time I checked. So yeah, appreciate it, you guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are relaxing, being productive, living and loving life, and hanging in there. So until next time, make sure you guys like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out, and join the fam, join the squad, and let's get to 500. So without further ado, it's your boy Slim Sharp, and until the next video, hope you guys have a good day, and I appreciate you watching.